fact that Yang Gang is still a thing, it's hilarious to me. Andrew Yang, he was like, we're going to create another party. Because, America, when you look at the choices that we have, apparently we do not have enough center-right capitalist options. Apparently we don't have enough options that are pro-Israel enough as it is, right? Go to fredhandleftist.com. Thank you for the super chat, stylist. The $5. Go fredhandleftist.com. You guys can support us on Ko-fi. Support us individually if you want to donate to JB GoFundMe. He find dialysis as well. Wrong Tour for the Poor. If you need mutual aid. If you like any of our shows, you can support us individually as well. I appreciate the super chat and the support, guys. It means a lot because we're independent and we're fucking proletariat as hell. We're broke as hell. So any support actually means a lot to us. So, but back to Yang, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Andrew Yang was like, we don't have enough center-right capitalist options in this country. Apparently, we don't have enough pro-Israel alternatives. Apparently, and now he wants to start a new party. And what's interesting about this, I want to get your take on that first, JB. But I also want to talk about this as well. So there's two elements I want to cover in the story. The liberal reaction to Andrew Yang announcing that he wants to start a new party is hilarious, to say the least. I'm going to show you guys this here, and then I'm going to get JB to share it, and we get your opinion on the story here. Because Andrew Yang announced the fact that he's going to start a new party, and I can actually go through the tweet itself to show you guys the anti-democracy hysteria that come from liberals now. These are the same liberals that claim they believe in democracy, but they support the Democratic Party passing bills that make it harder for a third party to get on the ballot. They support the Democratic Party that was illegally forcing third party candidates off the ballot last year. The Democratic Party is not the pro-democracy party. They are anti-democracy, and their supporters are authoritarian and they're fascist, honestly. They openly cheer for third-party candidates getting kicked off the ballot. They openly cheer against democracy as long as their team wins. So, I'm not defending Andrew Yang. That's why I wanted to start off like, bro, Yang is a clown. The idea of him starting a party that believes the same shit that Democrats and Republicans do on the important issues, he's a big, giant police budget defender, too. He defends the giant military-industrial complex. He's against healthcare. He's against nationalized healthcare. He's against Medicare for all. You guys realize his healthcare plan is the same as Pete Buttigieg. And you had Yang Gang defend it. So it's not me defending Yang, but look at the liberal reaction. And this is this is an account, live followers, 130,000 followers here. Malcolm Nance, this guy. U.S. intelligence.
Oh, Malcolm Nance? Oh my God.
U.S.
Are you
intelligence,
kidding me?
36 years. And he's talking about how, and he is, to be fair, is ratioing the shit out of Andrew Yang. And this is as it was as a screenshot. It's probably worse now. But look at this crazy shit. And this is the one I want to highlight, but Andrew Yang been trending on Twitter for the last day or so. So if you guys want to see the liberal reaction to this and see how crazy they are, check it out. Look at this. Yang is responding in kind of a weak way here. Like, why are you so scornful? Whatever. But Malcolm, he was like, I'm trying to do my Democrat impression in a way. The American experiment is under siege. Liberal governments are falling globally to fascism. Racism abounds. The world is literally burning right now. And what's your genius idea? To start a forward party to peel votes off from the only parties trying to save it all. You trying to peel votes from the party that is trying to save it all. And by it all, what he means, let's go through the tweet again to show you guys how crazy this is. Actually, JB, God, there's so much to say here. Before I break it down, I'm gonna get JB's thought because I've been going too long. Go, JB, what's your thought? You got anything you want to add before I continue?
Save it all! We gotta save it. The Democratic Party is the only way we can save it. The Democratic Party is the only way we can save it. Malcolm, brother, come closer, come closer. The Democratic Party is already a fascist party.
Boom. Sorry, bro. Sorry to tell you. Sorry to tell you. Once again, that's a great comment by JB. Y'all, anything you want to add? Because I'm gonna break that down. I'm gonna break this tweet down, and this is why I'm covering this story. Like, it's funny to laugh at Yang. The Yang thing is hilarious for a lot of different reasons. Fuck Andrew Yang. He's a Zionist, capitalist trash.
Yeah.
But the liberal reaction says a lot about their psyche right now. Their psyche is insane. But JB, go ahead.
It is clear that Malcolm Nance has been sipping. Like, he hasn't even been drinking the Kool-Aid. He's been opening up the Kool-Aid packs and pouring the dust in his mouth. That's how propagandized this dude is. And he is completely complicit in it right now, number one. Number two, he's trying to outflank Yang from the right, what I don't even know. Like, it's just pro. I don't even know what the. I don't even know. It's just he doesn't even make sense. He's just so pro CIA to the point where it's like, dude, you think you're actually saving the country? You're the one who was championing Joe Biden, and you're talking about saving the country? Like, look, hold up. This dude want to talk about racism, yet he's involved in U.S. intelligence that has actually been one of the main, entities that has been oppressing people the same color as him, the same color as you, Malcolm Nance. And you have them doing that. In fact, let's go back. Let's do a little bit of a history lesson, Malcolm Nance. Who was it that actually took crack cocaine, put it inside?
Go ahead, JB. I'll be right back. Go ahead, JB.
Okay, who took crack cocaine, put it into our neighborhoods, sold it to us, took that money, and then used that to fund imperialism into the global South? Who was it? Oh wait, was it the alphabet? I just spelled it with my hands. So yeah, Malcolm. No, dude. Yeah, Joe Biden was, is part of all that. And then you're going to talk about Yang, who basically is no different than the rest of the Democratic Party. That's kind of silly, because here's the thing: the Democratic Party, it's just, how can I put it? Huggies or Pampers. Same thing, different name, right? That's all it basically is. It doesn't make any sense. It's gonna be what? Marlboros or 305s. Which type of Stokey do you want? It's just like, what's the difference? They're both gonna kill you. I mean, Marlboros and Newports. They're both dangerous. Stupid. So I don't see any much difference. So it's just like, really, Malcolm? That's like being a rep for Marlboro and talking about how dangerous Newports are.
Bro, that was the first one that came to mind, and I saw down the timeline. But bro, just scroll the Andrew Yang timeline, and the shit-lib Twitter is, and that's the ones I can see, because you guys realize I'm blocked by thousands of liberals accounts, thousands of them. I know, because there was an app where you can check how many people who blocked you, but the app is severely undercounts, because the only people that they show are the people who signed up for that app, and that app shows that like thousands of people blocked. Like, damn, bro, I'm appreciating Black liberation politics. That's it. Damn. So it's like that many, but way more, right? So I don't even see them all. Like, I don't even see all the Russiagators. I don't even see the like Rachel Maddow supporters and Joanne Reed supporters that much on Twitter. But the ones I did see, it was all the same shit that we see from Malcolm Nance, where it's like, Andrew Yang, you're gonna destroy democracy by peeling the vote for the Democratic Party. I can't believe you use a fascism this way.
Guess who gets the menthol vote? Probably the K-Hive,
Oh, like this is what this is what he came out. He came out this an hour ago. We're having fun now, so let's watch this. Well, I'm not watching the whole 5 minutes, bro.
I know you heard
Let's
about
hear it,
Andrew Yang and the Forward Party. Now I'm here to tell you actually what it is. It's probably not what you've heard. What we're going to do is actually solve the problems that are literally driving us crazy. What am I talking about? Right now, we have this two-sided duopoly that's just clashing and clashing, and you may love one.
We had this two-party duopoly, but I'm not going to offer no alternative to what they believe in. Yeah, the Democratic Party, they believe in supporting the apartheid state of Israel. The Republican Party, they believe in supporting the apartheid state of Israel. So vote for us because we also believe in supporting the apartheid state. We also believe in the fact that you should go bankrupt if you don't have good health insurance. That's humanity forward. That's what they believe. They don't believe in Medicare for all.
This is capitalist competition. This is McDonald's, Burger King, right across the street from each other.
So I'm not watching the whole video, but we can laugh for at least a minute or so. But look, man, we just two-party duopoly. God damn it! If only I could get on the grift. that's just what it is. I don't actually fight for. I want to fund the police too. I want the police money. I want the police unions to donate to me. Why it gotta be him? Why it gotta be this? That's essentially what this is. That's essentially what two-party partisan policy is. Oh, how the fuck, man? Fuck Chris Cinema. I want that big pharma money, man, motherfucker. That's what pretty much he's mad at. He's mad that he's not in on the cut because you believe in the same shit they do. He won't give you UBI just so you can give UBI money to your landlord. By the way, he wants your UBI money to go to Big Pharma. That's what he wants. So I'll watch a little bit more. We're not watching the whole thing, but let's have some fun.
One side more than the other, but you have to face facts that this system is not working. Unfortunately, the polarization is reaching record highs to a point where people can't be in the same room as family members.
Hey, Andrew Yang, we're not that polarized. You know what I mean? Vast majority of this country support Medicare for all. Do you? The vast majority, let me repeat myself, of this country supports Medicare for all. 55% independents, 70% Democrats support defunding the police. Do you support that? Vast majority of people think we should decrease the military budget. Do you believe in that? So are we polarized or are you operating in a different class consciousness? I think it's obvious, right? Anything you want to say, JB? Like I said, I'm going to laugh at a little bit because this is hilarious to me.
No, that's all.
All right, I'll do another 30 seconds. That's all.
We're seeing literal violence.
How do people watch this shit and be like, yo, this shit is killing the game, bro? Like I'm 30 seconds in, and this shit reeks of nonsense and bullshit. It reeks. Like I look at back in the time I used to like Barack Obama. I look at him speak now, and I'm like, bro, he sound like Pete Buttigieg. like people used to make fun of Pete Buttigieg. They used to say Pete Buttigieg does a bad Obama impersonation, and I used to say the same thing. But in hindsight, I disagree. I think he does a great Barack Obama impression now. But because listen to Barack Obama, listen to him now, bro. He sounds just like him. I can't unhear it. Like Barack Obama sounds just like Pete Buttigieg. He sounds like Pete Buttigieg that went to a black church. That's it. So I having too much fun. Let's watch this video. Let's watch a little bit more.
Violence erupt, and it's going to get worse, not better. We're getting more and more polarized, in large part because the incentives of our political system, our media, and social media all are driving us against each other and making us feel like other Americans are our mortal enemies. 22% of Americans used to cross party lines when it came to national elections. That's down to 7% today. People aren't really appealing to the middle as much because that's not how you're.
I'm done. But last thing I want to say on this video, you guys realize that he's doing the bullshit unity dance. I don't know how anyone fall for this shit. He says, oh, the problem is that we're divided. The problem is that we disagree. And I mentioned before, we really don't. The vast majority of people, vast majority of Americans want to eat the rich. They want to tax the rich. The vast majority of Americans believe in that. You notice that he doesn't say the problem is, oh, the problem with America is that we have Wall Street that's running crazy. There's vast income inequality. We have kids in cages. We're literally funding fucking genocidal states. We are bombing multiple countries. You notice that he doesn't say that? Isn't that very telling? That he doesn't say that, but he like, oh my God, the problem is that we are not unified under the white supremacist capitalist state that we live under right now. That's,
Okay.
by the way, that's the least of our problems. But James, what do you got to say? But that's the least of our problems.
Okay. So I don't know if y'all can see the paper really. Okay. So here is from the screen. Okay. So here's the right. There's the left. Okay. But it's all the way on the right side of the paper. So when they say, oh, we're polarized, they're polarized on the right, right? They're not actually polarized in the way they're saying.
Exactly.
So it's all just one big ploy, because the thing is that line where they talk about the middle, that line is way over to the right. So therefore, is it really the center? No. And the thing is that technically the left that he's talking about is just liberalism, which is basically woke right-wingers. That's all they are. So there's really no division. It's just a right-wing division that we're actually seeing. And by the way, most Americans are actually independent. So guess what? They don't give a shit about either party. That tells you something. So by the numbers he's going by, he's just talking about right-wingers. He's not talking about the rest of us. Not at all.
You guys know what I said on Jimmy Dore show? I told his entire audience, I'm like, yo, there's no fucking difference. If you're a Trump supporter and you watching this damn show, you realize there's no damn difference between what you support and Joe Biden and what they support, right? Like the thing that make the difference is the culture war shit. They do nothing but engage in culture war. If you look at all the influential conservatives, I see them all the time on the timeline, right? Where you see them and they only engage in culture war shit. They're not talking about hardcore economics. They're not talking about foreign policy. They're not talking about actual real immigration issues. You got to write that so dumb. They pretend that Joe Biden support open borders, even though he literally fucking deported more people than Trump. Like, Obama deported more people than Trump, and they were like, yo, Barack Obama and Democrats support open borders. Like they had to create this false divide. And I said this on Jimmy Dore show in front of thousands of people, where I was like, bro, y'all believe in the same goddamn thing. Y'all believe in giant police budgets. Y'all believe in giant military budgets. You guys believe in trickle-down economics, both you guys, as an ideology.